Greetings and salutations, Internet, and welcome to another episode of Who's Your Brother? I'm the older of the two brothers. My name's Christian. With me, as always, is my younger brother, Evan.
So, alright, hey everybody, yeah, it's me. You're all so excited to see me. I know.
In their mind's eye.
In their mind's eye. So, because it's spooky season, I have sort of been... I've been engaging with some spooky material, and one of those bits of spooky material, I've never watched Twin Peaks. I'd never watched it before, and then I saw that my library had it, the one that I work at, and I went, fuck, I don't want to watch Twin Peaks. So I've been watching Twin Peaks. Guys, do you know how fucking good this show is? Like, holy shit, this show is really fucking good. Like, oh my god, how come... How come nobody's mentioned this before?
Right? Why isn't anybody talking about this cultural phenomenon at the peak of the zeitgeist, Twin Peaks?
this cult classic show from the 90s. How come no one's mentioned this to me before?
Well, I'm surprised you hadn't heard of it. I'm pretty sure your mom loved it.
Oh, my mom definitely loves it. I'd heard of it. I'd never actually watched it, you know?
I've never actually watched it myself. I hear good things. It's on my list, you know, it's in my periphery where I'm like, I should get around to watching that sometimes. It's just, how long are the episodes? Are they like hour-long episodes?
40 minutes.
So
they would have been hour-long episodes way back in the day, yeah.
Maybe I'll add that to you just rented it. I wonder if it's streaming anywhere.
I think technically it's on, what's it? It's on like a number of streaming platforms, but you need like the Paramount add-on or some bullshit like that.
Oh, I just canceled that one, so no thank you.
Because God forbid we give you access to everything. You know, you gotta pay that extra money, please. Back
in my day, the promise of streaming was that I would have access to everything forever. And now they're just like, no, we take it away as we please. That's why I'm going back to physical media.
Fuck, man, do you remember when Netflix first came to the streaming platform? It literally did have fucking everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it started out as just a rental company. Like, hey, man, we've got all the DVDs, you know? Also, we offer streaming if you're interested in that.
If you want to use this newfangled internet.
Yeah, but they had all the DVDs. It was wild. So, but yeah, and then when they went to streaming, like, yeah, access everything that we had on DVD. And now it's like, you can access all of our Netflix originals and these like 6 movies we have currently, and I think The Office, or Friends, or one of those.
Reba's on there.
You know, I prefer Reba. I prefer Reba and Tremors.
Oh my god, I forgot she was in Tremors.
Hell yeah, she's in Tremors. The first Tremors movie is excellent.
No, the first Tremors movie kicks ass. Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. The second one is enjoyable as a silly movie. The third one's fine. And then they kept making them, you know.
Yeah, they did. They just kept going, huh?
Yeah. Napoleon Dynamite showed up. So did Jamie Kennedy.
No shit. I did not know that. Napoleon Dynamite was there, really?
In the last entry of the Tremors series, Napoleon Dynamite's there. Because by that point, the main character was the gun nut guy. Reba's husband. Really? Yeah, Reba's husband in the first movie.
He was the main character by the end? I stopped watching after 2, because I thought 2 was kind of eh.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. I liked 2. I think 2's fun. But, the gun nut guy, who's also in 2, like, he's the star of the third one because they couldn't even get, like, the not Kevin Bacon from the first movie. Even he was like, nah, guys, this is too much for me. But the gun nut guy, he had nothing else going on, so he starred in every Tremors movie after the second one.
That's fucking incredible, actually.
It really fucking is. And yeah, they always had to give him, you know, like, a sidekick they tried to like keep giving him like sidekicks, and at one point it ended up being fucking Jamie Kennedy, and at one point it ended up being fucking Napoleon Dynamite.
Whack.
Yeah. Oh, there was also a TV show.
No fucking way there was a TV show. Hang on. Oh, fucking goddamn hell, look at that. Oh god, Kevin Bacon looks so old in that.
Okay, that's the wrong one, actually. That was a pilot.
Oh, is that the wrong one?
That was a pilot he shot in 2018 that didn't get picked up. not even by the Sci-Fi Channel, so you know it had to be bad.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Even the Sci-Fi Channel went no thanks?
Yeah, the Sci-Fi Channel, which actually ran the actual series for 13 episodes back in like 2003 to 5, somewhere like that.
Yeah, look at that. 13 episodes. It first aired in 2003.
Bam! 2003, called it.
Boy, this did not last long. 13 episodes is abysmal for like a 2003 era show.
Yeah, it got the half a season treatment. And they fucked it all up too, because it was one of those things where they played everything out of order, so nothing made sense.
You really have to be careful with doing like non-sequential storytelling.
No. The channel, like the story itself.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
the channel itself?
Yeah, the story itself was like here you go, these 13 episodes make sense in this order. But then they were like, we think this episode would be better as like a first episode. Then we'll just play this one and this one. It's like, well, it's not going to make sense.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that was not great.
It does not sound great.
But you know what's extra funny is the third movie is the kickoff to the series. So you watch the third movie and then you watch the series and then you can keep going with the rest of the fucking film series. Of Tremors, a classic fucking franchise.
Hey, you know what? Outside of Twin Peaks, go watch at least the first 2 Tremors movies, folks.
Right? You might not like the second one, but give it a shot. You might enjoy it because, again, it's silly. I think you'll definitely like the first one. That's a good movie that just still stands the test of time.
I agree. I completely agree. First Tremors movie, still fucking great.
Right? There's a little green screen effect that you can, like, that part didn't age well, but those practical effects on those fucking sandworms are still fucking great.
Still amazing. Like, honest to Christ.
They just don't make them like they used to.
Hell no, dude. Hell fucking no. Man, so I was watching, like, I'm watching Twin Peaks, right?
Yeah.
And I just, like, every time I watch it, I'm just like, damn, this looks fucking great, you know? Like, this, like, a lot of, like, the cinematography, a lot of the effects that go into it, you know? I'm like, man, this looks fucking amazing.
Hell yeah.
Damn it.
Just don't make them like that no more.
I miss when shows, it's gonna sound weird as hell, but trust me folks, it's the honest to God truth. I miss when shows would hold on a shot. Like, it feels like a lot of modern shows and a lot of modern movies are like, oh man, all right, we have this shot. All right, now we cut. All right, we have this shot. It lasts like 10 seconds and then we cut again. And I'm like, stop. Hold on a shot, for God's sakes.
Nothing lingers anymore.
Yeah. There's no sense of holding on to like this one scene that you have, you know?
Yeah, no, it's always on to the next thing. Like, what else can we put into this episode? Would you like to see our CGI?
No, actually.
No more CGI. Please don't do it. Give me practical effects. No, you're not getting practical effects. You know, it was a show that had some great practical effects that got ended too soon.
What's that?
The Dark Crystal show. Did you ever watch it?
You know what? I've never watched. I know there is a Dark Crystal show, but I've only ever seen the movie.
It's a prequel to the movie, and I think it stands up because they used Muppet technology, puppetry, and shit. So they still go to that. There's a little bit of CGI stuff, but for the most part, it's all practical effects, which is almost certainly why they canceled it. But it was a great fucking show, man, and it should have got at least 2 more seasons.
Hey, you know what? There's another one for you this Halloween. Go watch fucking Dark Crystal. That movie rips.
Fuck yeah, Dark Crystal all fucking day. Well, now that we've rambled for about 10 minutes, I think we should probably start.
We rambled for so fucking long, Jesus Christ.
We should probably start the show.
Oh, almost certainly. Right. So, here at Hoosier Brother, we've got a little format that we like to follow. Brother of mine, why don't you break down that format?
It's based on the old saying of, if you give the people bread and circuses, they will never revolt. So, of course, we start off by serving you some hot bread, where we give you some food news. You know, what's going on? What kind of crazy combinations are they going? What is the giant food conglomerates? How are they fucking you over today?
It's true. Because there's a lot of it. But we will then move on to the circuses, where we will talk about a lot of the entertainment news going on these days. You know, some modern entertainment that hopefully you can enjoy in between everything else.
Yeah, because towards the end of it, we move on to The Revolt, where we tell you the happenings of the world and the state of politics and basically how we're all cooked, chat.
Christ. Old man.
Yes, I am very old, but I'm trying to let the youths know that we're boned. We're doomed, all right? Everything is foobar.
Is that even a word?
Yes, fucked up beyond all recognition. Foobar.
I've never heard that before. I quite liked it.
Oh, did you never see Saving Private Ryan?
If I have, it's been a very long time, and I don't remember it very well.
It was a running joke in Saving Private. I'm pretty sure it was Saving Private Ryan. But like they get a new guy in the troop, and he's a translator, and all the other guys keep saying that something's foobar, it's foobar, and he's like, I'm not finding that in any of my German dictionaries, and it's a running joke until he realizes what it means, and what it means is fucked up beyond all recognition.
Oh, well, there you go, folks. Yeah. So, yeah, no, we'll inform you of that, too.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're at the beginning here, so let's get this bread.
Let's get this bread. All right. Who's starting us off today?
You go ahead and start us off, because I think your news is funnier, so we should start off with something a little lighter.
Ah, God, my news is just very dumb, folks. It's so dumb because, I mean, Jesus, man. Dunkin' Donuts, once again, hey, Dunkin', welcome back to the stage. We missed you here. They've got a new collaboration coming out.
Oh, goody. I'm excited to hear about this.
Oh, and the collaboration, it's not with it's not with a celebrity this time. This isn't like the Sabrina Carpenter collaboration. Uh-huh. It was Sabrina Carpenter, right? That's who it was?
Maybe, probably. Who knows? Is it a food combination? Are they combining with some like candy people or something to make a donut? Or a breakfast cereal, maybe?
No to all of those. No, they're collaborating with Urban Outfitters for limited edition Dunkin' Donuts fashion.
Of course, because when I look in the mirror, I think to myself, you know what would fucking improve this 1,000%? Some Dunkin' Donuts merch. What are they giving us, little brother?
So, from the looks of it, let's see. You can get... Okay, so they have a pair of red gym shorts, by the looks of it, with the Dunkin' brand on, like... It's not even printed, like, large. It's, like, very small and on the side. Mm-hmm. They've also got a shortcut tee that's got a glazed donut, a single glazed donut, and all it says is glazed underneath it. Okay. They've got a hoodie that just says Dunkin' on it. And then they've got a coffee-themed camera, ? A Camp Snap camera. Whatever the fuck that is.
Right. What the fuck does that mean?
It looks like one of those old style. Remember when you used to get like the old film style cameras that you had to like spin the little thing and snap the picture, and you had to take the film to like the CVS to get it developed?
Oh, like a disposable camera.
Yeah, it looks like that, but it's Dunkin' Donuts branded, and it's got like a coffee pattern on it, I guess.
I guess nostalgia wins.
I'm gonna be honest with you folks. We've talked about a lot of collaborations, but this one feels both the most corporate and the most lazy. Like, simultaneously. I don't know how the fuck they pulled it off. Like, I'm even trying to come up with like a halfway decent joke or like a bit that I can do here. But I'm coming up short. I really am. I'm looking at this like I kind of have nothing. This is just stupid and corporate and lazy.
Right. This is just the latest in a cash grab from both Dunkin' and Urban Outfitters. Like, hey, Dunkin's having a moment. I bet people would love to wear the merch. And like, they're not wrong. But man, yeah, that camera is fucking silly. I'm looking at a picture of it with the girl holding the iced coffee with her glazed shirt. Like, her eyes look fucking glazed over.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And I don't know, man. I think we as a society are pretty glazed over. Like, this is just where we're at, man. Like, yeah, absolutely. Just buy your Dunkin'-themed fucking camera and get your donuts and your iced coffee and ignore the genocide and all the other things happening in the world.
Never mind all that. Ignore it. Right. It's not real.
Nope. Although, what was it? The Urban Outfitters Dunkin' capsule celebrates National Coffee Day. Ah, I do love coffee.
I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah. I don't know. You a big Dunkin' fan?
No, God, no. No, fuck no. I go to Dunkin' out of, like, pure desperation. If there's, like, nowhere else, or if I'm in, like, a strange town, or
Mm.
a very small town that only has the Dunkin'. But if I can help it, I'm going to, like, a small coffee shop, you know? I'm going to, like, a fucking goddamn, like, any kind of, like, you know, like, cafe or
Right,
something, you
absolutely.
know?
Oh yeah, no. The lady and I definitely prefer like a small coffee shop. We always talk about this coffee shop we found somewhere in the Southwest that was Alice in Wonderland themed. Nice, love
Ooh.
that. Yeah, no, that was dope. Um, you like their donuts at all though? You know their donuts? Are you into donuts?
Oh no, their donuts taste like ass. And in fact, I know their donuts suck, like unequivocally suck, because they're not even called Dunkin' Donuts anymore. They're just called Dunkin'. That was like a full rebrand that happened
Hmm.
because you can't. I don't think you can legally qualify what they sell as a donut because it sucks so bad.
Yeah. Well, plus they started getting known for their coffee more anyway. So America runs on
That's true.
Dunkin'. Yeah. So I'm not mad.
I
Yeah, I understand the rebrand, I guess, in that sense, but yeah, yeah. We have a little donut shop. I mean, it's a chain. It's called Daylight Donuts, but ours is Nana's Daylight Donuts, and the old lady who runs it is just the sweetest lady who always throws in extra donuts no matter what you order. I definitely prefer to go to them any day of the fucking week.
Dude, I'm like 15 minutes from a Long's Bakery.
Oh,
I will absolutely fucking all day, every day, just slam some goddamn Longs.
yeah. I've still not taken the lady to Longs. We've lived here for years.
Dude, it's a fucking good one, man.
It really is, but I always like forget like you got to be up early and it's cash only.
That it is cash only. That is the big downside. But there's another joint that's right up the road for me called Pana.
Mm-hmm.
Also, very very excellent donuts. Love that shit.
I don't know what donuts. God damn it! I didn't eat
I
beforehand.
shit. We always do this.
God damn it again. I won't be buying any of this Urban Dunkin' shit, but I guess if you like Dunkin' Donuts and spending $30 on stupid merch, your time has come.
Congratulations. It's the perfect opportunity for you.
Mm-hmm. Mazel tov. Well, in other bread news, first we talked about breakfast, with donuts. So let's talk about dessert now and get into ice cream. One of my favorite ice creams, Ben and Jerry's.
Ooh, I do love Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's is great.
Fuck yeah! Do you have a favorite flavor?
Oh God, can I act? I hate this. I truly do. But one of my favorite Ben and Jerry's flavors is unfortunately the Jimmy Fallon one. I not yeah, no, Jimmy Fallon. That's the guy I'm thinking of, right?
Yeah, he's got the Tonight Show one, and Colbert used to have. I don't know if they still have it, but the Americone Dream. But yeah, there was a Jimmy Fallon one too.
Yeah, look, the Jimmy Fallon one is unfortunately really goddamn good, and I'm like, it sucks that you're such an obnoxious prick, but still.
Right? Yeah. In the battle of the late night people, I was expecting him to be the last one standing, but we'll get to that in the next section. But I am a big fan of Half Baked. Like they knew who they were making that for when they made it, and I was like, yo, this shit's fire.
They did know who they were making
Right.
that for. They definitely knew.
It's got brownie and fucking cookie dough in it. Oh my god. Oh, it's so fucking good. I love it so much. But unfortunately, Jerry of Ben and Jerry's has decided to step down.
I mean, Jesus, that's I mean, my God, his name's on the damn thing, for Christ's sake.
Right? Will it just be Ben's now? Of course not. It should be, but of course it won't be because, branding and whatnot. But yeah, no, like, an iconic person stepping away. All because around 20 years ago, they started a partnership with, I think it's Unilever. And one of the agreements was that Unilever would still allow them to be the outspoken progressives that they've always been.
Yep.
But in recent years, they've said that Unilever has been putting pressure on them about their posts. A lot of stuff has been said recently about Palestine. Like they were trying to stand up and say stuff about it, and Unilever wouldn't let them make social media posts, according to this letter that was published by Ben of Ben and Jerry's from Jerry of Ben and Jerry's. But of course, Unilever is like, what? No, everything's fine. Like we would love for them to keep doing this stuff. We just need them to abide by this agreement that we made, and they're saying that Unilever's not abiding by the agreement. And like some CEO was fired without their say so, and they're like, that's a violation of the agreement. So there's like lawsuits going on. But yeah, Jerry's saying that he's stepping away because he thinks that they're trying to silence him. And in the climate we're facing, like I'm not surprised that they are trying to silence him, if that's in fact what's happening, because it just seems to be the fucking mood of the day.
Yeah, a little bit. It definitely does seem to be the case.
Mm-hmm. So it's tough for me now. Like, do I still buy Ben and Jerry's? Am I like Ben's still there? Like, what's happening here? Like, Jerry said it was too much, but Ben, I guess, is like, nah, man, I can make this fucking work. Or maybe at least it's good that one of them's sticking around. But fuck, we're living in a pretty fucked up time, little brother.
Yeah, no kidding. No fucking kidding. It's boy, it's getting rough out there, man. I need like a comprehensive list of all like the. All right, what do I boycott? What do I not boycott? What's good? What's not? And I'm starting to understand that the answer to all of it is like none of it's good. Yeah. It's all bad. Oh, it's all bad everywhere.
Yeah, there is no ethical consumption under capitalism. Capitalism makes slaves of us all, and the best you can do is support small businesses, and even they like have their fair share of fucking problems, But yeah, I guess try to support small businesses as much as you can. That's basically it. Like when it comes to consumption, like, and don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up too much. Like if you have to use Amazon or Walmart,
Yeah, and like, look, especially if you're in like like any kind of situation that forces you, into going to a Walmart or like my brother said, shopping at Amazon. Don't let it weigh too heavily on your conscience. That's as long as you're not like, well, I could go to the store and get this thing, but fuck, I'll just go to Amazon. Don't try to avoid that.
Yeah,
that's like best I can do for you.
And you can always too, like if you find something on Amazon, you can try to like search, do a reverse search for it, and see if you can't find it online, and maybe find the person who made it as opposed to Amazon selling it at a 50% mark off. Like, yeah, you might pay a couple extra dollars more depending on what you're getting, but maybe it's worth it, or maybe you can't. I don't know. Things are tough, but there's things we can do to try to alleviate it as much as possible.
Yeah, I agree completely.
Yeah. But my heart goes out to Jerry of Ben and Jerry's. Love your ice cream, man. I'm holding up a spoon in honor.
I agree completely.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks out there, man.
No, yeah. No, it's rough. It's rough. You might say, like, things are wild. It's a bunch of clowns. You might, in fact, say it's a fucking circus out there, Evan. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Hoosier Brothers Circuses. Unfortunately, all of our lions went on strike because they didn't like eating the expired salami I tried to feed them. What can you fucking do? Lions unions, am I right?
Oh man, yeah, it's rough out there in the circus. Even the Hoosier Brothers Circus has undergone some financial hardships.
Had to lay off all the mimes, man. They cried so silently.
Hey man, that fucking mime union was killing us, so we had to do something about it. My God.
Right. I trapped them all in an invisible box. They're not going anywhere.
I mean, like, look, man, I don't be too mean to the damn mimes, but also, I mean, shit. It's like you're near the bottom tier of like of theater hierarchies. Nothing personal, guys.
You know what the big problem is with mimes?
What's that?
You never get a word in edgewise. All right. Welcome to the circuses, ladies and gentlemen. Time for a little bit of the entertainment news. Evan, what's on the docket?
All right. I have one because this is one that I'm excited to talk about. So you'll have to stick with me on this just because. Well, the truth is that I am once again talking about Dana Terrace. So Dana Terrace, for those of you who do not know, is the creator of the show The Owl House, which is a show that I absolutely fucking adored. I thought it was fucking awesome. But she had a whole bunch of bullshit go on with Disney, so the show got canned halfway through, and they had to scramble to fix season 2 and then get season 3 out, but season 3 was only like 3 episodes that were like an hour apiece, so it wasn't fully complete, all that jazz.
Right. I do remember this from our previous discussions.
Well, now, Dana Terrace has a new show out, and that show is called Knights of Guinevere. It's being made through Glitch, which are the same people who made Amazing Digital Circus. So it's, pretty good there. That there's a level of quality. And Hellfire, let me just say, this show fucking rules. This show is fucking incredible. Like, it's so goddamn good. I am losing my mind. It's incredible. So I don't even want to mention anything about it. I don't want to give any spoilers out. Please just go watch Knights of Guinevere. All right. It's really, really goddamn good.
Hell yeah. Well, another recommendation from Who's Your Brother? Knights of Guinevere. I guess you can watch the Owl House first if you can find it, or I'm sure it's somewhere on the internet, or perhaps physical media. Bringing it back. And now the Knights of Guinevere. Where is it available at?
It is on YouTube. The pilot is just on YouTube. It's, you go watch it.
Is it just a pilot?
It's just a pilot so far, but it is I think technically the first episode,
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Well, most pilots, I guess some pilots can act as their first episode and other times not, but okay. Well, absolutely. Folks, get out there and check out Knights of Guinevere.
Please do. It's so good. Please support Dana Terrace. This show is incredible.
Hell fucking yeah. Well, in my bit of the circuses, it being spooky season and all, the lady and I have just finished last night watching all of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies.
Please tell me your thoughts.
You know how many Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies there are?
See, I actually don't. I have no idea.
9.
There are 9?
There are 9 Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies.
Jesus Christ!
Do you know how many timelines there are for Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
There's more than one?
There is.
How many?
There are 4 timelines.
Jesus God hell.
Okay, so first, you have the first 4 movies. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, Leatherface, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4, The Next Generation. Then you have the reboot. Then you have the reboot, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and its prequel, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning. Then you have Texas Chainsaw 3D, which is just a sequel to the first movie, to just Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And then there was a movie called Leatherface, which is a prequel to Texas Chainsaw 3D and also the first movie. And then you have Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which came out on Netflix a couple years ago, which is, again, just a sequel to the first movie.
I'm with you, if only barely.
That's it. Those are the 4 timelines. The original timeline, God. The reboot timeline, the sequel and prequel to the first movie, and then a sequel to the first movie again.
Oh my God, that's... I don't want to say that's just way too many timelines for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but no, that's too many.
Yeah, that's
too many.
That is, in fact, too many. You have to think of it as this is Texas Chainsaw Massacre, this is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, then Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, then Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1A, and then Texas Chainsaw Massacre 0, and then Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2A, and then Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2B, and then Texas Chainsaw Massacre 0B, and then Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2C.
That's too much, man.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah. It's fucking wild. But and here's the thing, the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it's 50 years old now. It's still a great movie. Some of the effects...
it's 50 at this point?
Yeah, it came out in 74.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So some of the effects are a little rough. Some of the acting's a tad strange, but the movie itself still holds. Still a great fucking movie. The sequels after that, 2, 3, and 4, I thought just kept getting okay, so actually, I don't know, 2's over the top. I feel like somebody was on so much cocaine when they made it, because it came out in 87, and it feels like it's just cocaine fueled. They repeat the same lines over and over again. They've got fucking Bill Moseley there just overacting everything. Everybody's screaming. Dennis Hopper was there for what appeared to be no fucking reason.
Hopper was there?
Mm-hmm. Like,
What the hell are you doing here, man?
Yeah, what the hell are you doing here? I don't know. He's on some sort of fucking revenge ship, but I don't feel like he's doing well at it and whatnot. It eventually comes back around, but I feel like more of luck than anything. So, and then the third one has Viggo Mortensen.
No shit.
No fucking shit. Viggo Mortensen is in it. And I feel like the third one just had moments where like it was about to show violence and would cut away, and I'd be like, come on, show me some fucking gore here. A little slow paced for me too. I don't know if I. And the fourth one has Renee Zellweger and motherfucking Matthew McConaughey.
Really?
Absolutely, really, and the most annoying iteration of Leatherface that has ever been shown on screen. He just screams the whole time he's on screen, and it's annoying. At one point, Renee Zellweger tells him to sit down and shut the fuck up, and I was like, yes, please do that.
Wow, somebody's saying what we're all thinking. Good.
Yeah. And spoilers for a movie that came out in like 96 or 97, but the big twist at the end of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4 is that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre family works for the Illuminati.
What?
Yep. This is all a plot by the Illuminati to have some sort of weird spiritual experience.
Why?
No fucking idea. I really wish they would have just sent him to space.
I feel like going to space is like the natural progression of shit.
Yeah, no, they should have said Leatherface in space. It even rhymes, but no. Instead, we got the fucking Illuminati, and it's like, what the shit, guys? What the actual fucking shit is happening here? Ugh, fuck yeah. So that one's pretty fucking bad. That was actually the worst of them.
That's your official, like, worst one.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4, without a fucking doubt, is the worst of them. Because the reboot actually slaps. The 2003
No shit.
Yeah, the 2003 reboot with fucking Arlie Ermy and Jessica Biel is incredible. They do it justice. Leatherface is intimidating. They pay homage to like all the good scenes in like the original, and the violence is wonderful.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. Prequel's all right. Prequel's pretty good. Also has Arlie Ermy in it. I think he's fun. I miss him. Let's see. And then okay, so Texas 3D. That was the one where they're like, okay, this is just a sequel to the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like, okay, good idea. Ignore 2, 3, and 4. But
sure,
obviously it had a bunch of fucking cheesy 3D stuff because it was the style at the time.
Which was the style at the time.
Yeah, but also they take this weird fucking narrative of being like, you should kind of feel bad for Leatherface. I was like, Leatherface, that guy who killed the kid in the wheelchair? Which is absolutely a thing that happens in the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. He kills a kid in a wheelchair. Gotta love him for, being like, hey, man, no, equality. Everybody can get chainsawed to death. Also, kid in the wheelchair was annoying as shit, and you cheered when it happened.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, no, you love to see equality, even if it was fucking 50 years ago, and shit's gone backwards since then. But yeah, they take this weird, you should feel sorry for Leatherface angle in 3. In Texas Chainsaw 3D, and the violence is fine, but yeah, that part always has rubbed me the wrong way. And then they made a prequel to it where they're like, and here's his history and why he's so fucked up. Are you feel bad for him yet? Like, why are you trying to make me feel bad for Leatherface? Like,
please stop making me trying to sympathize. It's not working.
Yeah, that's not what I want here. I'm weird. I just want to be like, yay, chainsaw violence. Just, you don't need to be like, oh, don't you feel bad for him? Like, no, he's a murderer. That's fine. That's what I need from this fictional movie. The murderer, not like, he was abused, and then he had to go into this home and yada yada yada. He had such a tough life. I don't give a shit. He chainsawed people to death. That was great. So that was weird. But then the Hulu sequel, I feel like, do you remember when they came out with all those Halloween sequels with Jamie Lee Curtis?
I do remember all the Halloween sequels, yeah.
Yeah. I swear to God, they kind of had they saw that Halloween sequel that were like, hey, remember Jamie Lee Curtis as that old lady who'd just been haunted by Michael the whole time and was hunting him? What if we did that with Texas Chainsaw Massacre? And so, like, the original survivor from the first one's, like, been a Texas Ranger for 50 years trying to find Leatherface. And it's also about these kids who are, like, influencers trying to buy a ghost town or something and fix it up so they can, like, have their own community. There's definitely some weird thematics in there. That was definitely written by, I feel like, by somebody who, like, hates influencers and is like, you know what this country needs? Just more trucks and, like, gun knowledge. Like, there was definitely some weird messaging in there, but it also had like one of the most chainsaw massacre scenes of a Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
At least it's something.
Yeah.
Question mark.
Violence was good. Violence was good in that. Storytelling was a bit odd. Messaging was definitely what are we trying to say here, folks? I think I know, and I'm not sure that should be the message. But overall, the Texas Chainsaw Massacres, if you're into violence, you can watch the first one and the reboot. And if you want, you can watch the prequel to the reboot, and I guess the Netflix one, because the ones where they try to make you have sympathy for Leatherface are kind of weird.
It's confusing to say the least.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But yeah, so overall, there was 3 movies though in a row where I was like, this is kind of rough, but it picked itself back up with the reboot. So had a good time watching it. Now we're gonna watch all the Saw movies.
Ooh, nice, always good.
Mostly, they get a little rough there too.
I was about to say, I've heard some of the Saw movies get a little bit dumb, a little bit stupid and loose with themselves.
For sure. Do you know how many Saw movies there are?
There's 10, right?
10 Saw movies. And yeah.
It says Saw X.
Yeah. So the original series had like 7. One released every year. And yeah. After 3, like they're pretty fast and loose with it. Like 5 and 6, if memory serves, are real like, what the fuck is happening here? I felt like 7 like had that shit too, but they were like, we're also wrapping up the story. And I was like, that's fine. We're gonna take some leaps and bounds here. And then part 8 they did some weird shit with. I'll be interested to rewatch that one because I only ever saw it once. 9 sucks. 9 is the worst. I can say that without even having to rewatch them. Spiral, the one that's like a story from the Book of Saw that stars Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson, sucks hard.
That's right. Oh my god, I forgot fucking Samuel L. Jackson was in Spiral.
Yeah, that movie's crap. I'm not looking forward to that one. I saw X. I enjoyed Saw X though.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Because they did an interesting story. Like, there's a couple parts where I'm like, maybe we shouldn't have done this, but Saw X is fine. It's definitely better than Spiral.
Got that going for you.
Okay. But yeah, so looking forward to that. I wanted to just give a quick recap. I told you I would tell you about Allison Mack from Smallville and what she got into.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I was looking forward to this.
Yeah. Okay, so Allison Mack was a member of a group called NXIVM, which is spelled NXIVM. You know, it looks like Roman numerals, but it was pronounced NXIVM as far as I could tell. She was introduced to this group, hilariously enough, by her Smallville co-star, Kristen Cruick, who played Lana Lang. Lana left the group, according to her, around 2014. Like, she thought it was a self-help group. That's how she got introduced to it at first, and she brought Allison Mack along. But she left it before shit got too wild. But Allison Mack became basically like the second in command of a secret society inside of NXIVM called DOS. And DOS stood for Dominus Obsequious Sororium, which is supposed to translate to something to the effect of owner over female slaves.
What?
Yeah. So this whole thing, like, the NXIVM thing starts as like it's a self-help group. You know, he's friends with all the rich and famous. He's got CEOs' kids or whatever, and minor celebrities coming to him. You know, for just self-help shit. You know, to actualize their possibility or whatever fucking sort of buzzwords they said. But yeah,
sure.
As she got really into it, they started this subgroup, Dominus, the DOS, where they would get ladies to come to some sort of compound of theirs, and they would be fucking branded and made to give nudes and false confessions of shit they had never done for blackmail shit. And so, yeah, she was like the second of command in that one, and yeah, it was a whole fucking thing. And then, like, some of the members started, like, going to the media being like, yeah, this shit's fucked up. And, like, the New York Times released an article about it. And then the fucking, it was investigated in New York. And everybody was fucking arrested. And basically everybody turned on the leader of NXIVM. His name was Keith Raniere. But she was fucking sentenced, like even though she got a plea deal, sentenced to 3 years in prison, 3 years of probation, 1,000 hours of community service. That was in 2021. She was released in July of 2023. But now there's a civil lawsuit that's also going against her. But yeah, she got charges of racketeering conspiracy, and admitted to state law extortion and forced labor. This was all just apparently a plan for this guy to find sex slaves. And Allison Mack fell for it. Got in too deep. Yeah, when it came time, she fucking turned on him and was like, no, thank you. I will not be going to prison. And I guess, according to some of this, he's still leading like some of his loyal followers from prison.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, he got 120 years in prison.
Holy shit.
Yeah, let's see. He got all sorts of charges. Racketeering conspiracy, sexual exploitation of a child, possession of child pornography, conspiracy to commit identity theft, conspiracy to alter records, conspiracy to commit identity theft, trafficking for labor services, extortion, sex trafficking, forced labor, conspiracy to commit identity fraud, wire fraud, sex trafficking, conspiracy. Yeah. 120 years and $1.75 million in fines to the U.S. government for that guy.
Good God.
Yeah. Good God, indeed.
Oh, my good glory.
Yeah, so that's what Allison Mack got into. And she got into that, I think, around 2006, maybe?
Oh, my God. That's fucking crazy. Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, she got inducted in 2006. That was season 5 of Smallville.
How many seasons did Smallville run for?
10. So for the last 5 seasons, which she was on, she is part of a cult. Now, the DOS thing wasn't created until 2015, after Smallville was over.
Right.
But by then, yeah, she was in too deep. Because, yeah, the New York Times expose didn't come out until 2018. So that's like 12 years of doing NXIVM stuff.
Actually, crazy shit. Oh, my God.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what she was up to.
Well, you know what? Good. Normally I end these with like a joke of like, good for her, but no, actually, very bad. Very bad. You shouldn't do that. Yeah. You shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, not very heroic of you, Chloe. Not cool. What would Clark say?
Now that's a little uncool, don't you think? Right. It's me, Superman. You can trust me.
Right. Even though I lied to you for several years.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He did do that.
Like I said, the whole show of Smallville is just Clark gaslighting his friends for years. All right. I think you wanted to talk about Borderlands 4?
Yeah, so hey everyone, Borderlands 4 came out. And so far, people are saying that the gameplay is pretty fun. The story is, it's a Borderlands story, so it's not like Shakespeare, but it's not as bad as Borderlands 3, so that's good. Borderlands 3 was a absolute fucking shite story, so, it's better than that. That's good. There's just one, sort of small, sort of itty-bitty, tiny little problem with it. The game runs like butt cheeks, apparently.
Okay.
Apparently the game is very piss poorly optimized, both for PC and for console. It's running bad. It's tearing constantly. The frame gen is really atrocious. And apparently this is happening on like all spectrums of like hardware, from like the 30 series graphics cards all the way to like 50 series graphics cards. Like apparently this is just a universal issue that the game runs like shit.
Right.
And people are rightfully, saying, hey, the game runs like shit. Well, Gearbox CEO, the fucking CEO, Randy Pitchford, is having a bit of a bitch fit about it on Twitter. And is tweeting basically nonstop saying, like, if you don't like the game, you can get a refund, or why don't you try coding a game?
Mm-hmm. Right. Just can't handle a little fire, can he?
No, and in fact, I'm sitting here, so I'll read off like fucking some of these. All right, so I just want to read off a few quotes here that Mr. Randy Pitchford has put on Twitter. Mm-hmm. And some of these are truly a masterclass in how to handle criticism.
Right.
Do you want any help tuning your experience? Your other option is to not play or wait for future updates or newer hardware to come along down the road. Off to a good start.
Oh yeah, no, very compassionate.
Very understanding.
Very.
Here's a good one. The game is awesome, and it is designed to be just fine of an experience at 30 FPS, frames per second, for those who don't know, and feel great at 60 FPS. We also have provided a lot of options for you to make different trade-offs between frame rate, resolution, and graphics features than we would make, and we encourage you to use those tools to optimize your taste. Would you like help tuning your experience better to your liking?
That sounds like that's a user problem, not a physical problem.
So if any of you want to look up some of these yourselves, basically all of these are just blaming people and saying, like, you can't expect a game to look really good and also run well. That's just unrealistic. Meanwhile, a game released recently, so Dying Light is a game franchise that's been around for a number of years, and they just released their third installment in their game series, Dying Light the Beast, which apparently runs fucking phenomenal. Like, especially on higher end hardware, genning like 100 FPS and still running at like a really high resolution.
You don't fucking say. So it is in fact possible.
I do say. It apparently this magic technology that Randy speaks of that only exists in fiction and pictures and stories. Yeah, apparently it's real.
Who could have guessed? Well, maybe somebody should have let Randy know before he got into Check's Notes video game design.
I just have to wonder, is there like a PR person whose just sole job at Gearbox is to follow Randy around and just like respond to any of the bullshit? If you all want to look some shit up, Randy Pitchford has always kind of been a douchebag asshole. Mm-hmm. Like, look at this motherfucker up. He's done some real shady shit in the past. So I just have to imagine he's just a PR nightmare for them.
Right.
And that trend continues.
Some interns always got the job of like, all right, you got to put out Randy's fire. It's like, no.
Please, God, don't make me. He's setting so many.
Yeah. Well, Evan, he's not the only one setting fires. The whole world is on fire. The country's burning down. And the people in charge just insist on throwing gasoline on it. So I think we should talk about it a little bit. It's time for the fucking revolt.
Yay.
Huzzah.
I love democracy.
It's a trap!
I am the Senate.
Not yet.
It's treason, then.
So this is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
Yes, Padme, yes, it is in fact how liberty dies. With people just being like, yeah, fuck liberty, woo!
Take away all of my rights, please. Right. I don't want them anyway.
Right, tread on me harder, daddy. Ugh. All right. Well, in the big news of the past time between our last episodes was the murder live in front of, was it Utah? The University of Utah?
I believe it was, Utah.
Yeah, of famed right-wing debater, Charlie Kirk. We here at Who's Your Brother want to state unequivocally, murder is bad.
Murder is bad. We do not condone murder in any way, shape, or form. All right? Let's just get this out of the way, off the rip. I'm almost positive my brother did not agree with many, if not all of the things that Charlie Kirk said. Mm-hmm. You know, I do not agree with any of the things that he said at any point. But at the same time, murder is bad. Politically motivated murder from either side is a terrible, terrible thing. You know, it shouldn't have happened. It was arguably a very preventable thing if we had common sense gun laws, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah. Well, as I always like to say when somebody brings this up, so what do you think about political violence? Well, you know who wanted political violence against me? Charlie Kirk.
It's true. It's true.
Charlie Kirk called for the censorship, the imprisonment, or sometimes just violence against people he disliked or just flat out did not like or did not agree with. So, while I do not agree with the murder of Charlie Kirk, I do not mourn bigots. And that's what Charlie Kirk was. He was an unequivocal and unapologetic fucking bigot. He died literally saying bigoted things.
Yeah. No, look, I am not. I will not say it was good, but yeah, I'm not gonna shed a tear for a man who, had the tables been turned, would have done no such thing for me or many of my friends, many of the people that I'm close with that I love. He wouldn't have cared. He would have celebrated. All right, like
Yeah.
let's not ever fucking mince words on that one.
Yeah, no,
You know,
he mocked George Floyd after his death. He once said that Joe Biden should be imprisoned or executed, and he once read the Bible verse that said that gay people should be stoned, and then called it God's perfect law. All right, that man, they will say like, oh, he believed in free speech and debate. Like, no, those aren't things he believed in. He believed in free speech for himself, debating college kids who sometimes didn't know better. That's what he believed in, because anytime he had to face a real professional debater, he lost badly. And he highly edited his videos so he could be like, I owned the libs again.
yeah, and like I also want to say as well. Speaking of free speech, the murder of Charlie Kirk, terrible thing. But what I'm going to say is that I have hated how in the wake of his death, it has been used as now a political jumping off point for people to start censoring free speech. Like actually, like legitimately, like not that made up bullshit that Republicans want to say, oh, you're censoring my free speech. No, this is like actually censoring free speech. Yeah. Like they're actually just jumping the gun on this one and just doing it.
Yeah. Well, the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing was all set off because the FCC dude said on a podcast that ABC affiliates should look hard about whether they want to continue putting Jimmy Kimmel on the air. And all Jimmy Kimmel said when it came to Charlie Kirk, he didn't make fun of Charlie Kirk. He made fun of Trump's response to it and MAGA heads trying to be like, this was a transgender person with leftist ideology. They wanted that so hard. Like, I found out about this because I saw two people posting on Facebook about how leftists were dangerous and animals that you just couldn't reason with. Like, because they are so hungry to just cast us all under the fucking bus.
They really wanted Charlie Kirk's shooter. That's another one of the fucked up things to me is that like you so desperately wanted this shooter to be affiliated with the left in some way, shape, or form that like it almost feels like did you actually care about the murder or did you just care about having a martyr?
Yeah.
Like what did you actually care about more?
For sure, man. That's definitely how it's feeling. They are putting him up on a pedestal as this like icon and like, oh, he was such a good guy. Like, no, man, he was not a good person. He was mean and hateful, and he used his platform to tell women graduating college that the most important thing they could do was go become an incubator for their fucking husbands.
Yeah.
Fuck your career, fuck your dreams, just go have babies. Anyway.
So look. No, folks at home, I'm not going to mourn this man. And I don't feel as though, and here's the thing that I'm going to say as well, I don't think you should be obligated to mourn him either. All right? If you're kind of like feeling like a bit like weird and mixed about this whole sort of ordeal, don't feel obligated to shed a tear for a man who would never have given you the same courtesy in a million years. Don't feel too bad about that. I'm going to say this too though. I will say this much. Try not to celebrate, all right? Because that doesn't look great. This was still like a living human being, and killing living humans is wrong and bad, all right? In whatever form that might take. So just whether it is like, one death or 100 deaths, killing another living creature, in my eyes at least, is pretty bad. Don't do that.
Yep, as we said, murder bad. So he's gone now, and they're trying to make all sorts of movements about it. They wanted it to be trans people. They're gonna try to silence leftists. You're getting a little bit of dissent from the right, like Rand Paul said some shit about the FCC going too far and whatnot. He's the libertarian dude, but yeah, no, it's always fucked up to watch like people like Obama or whatever come out and be like, oh, Charlie Kirk, he was a great man. Like, no, he wasn't. We don't have to eulogize this fucking guy, guys. No, absolutely fucking not. But this is gonna lead to bad shit.
I agree. Look, I feel like every time I hear some big news story, I'm like, this is just gonna lead to bad shit. More so than that's already exists, basically.
Yeah. Hey, do you know what happened the same day Charlie got shot?
What's that?
Brian Kilmeade said the homeless should be killed on Fox News.
Did he really?
Yeah, this might be it.
They have given billions of dollars to mental health and the homeless population. A lot of them don't want to take the programs. A lot of them don't want to get the help that is necessary. You can't give them a choice. Either you take the resources that we're going to give you, or you decide that you're going to be locked up in jail. That's the way it has to be now.
Or involuntary lethal injection or something. Just kill them. Or something. Just kill them.
Yeah. So there we go. That was Brian Kilmeade on Fox and Friends, just advocating for murdering the homeless. So that's where we're at, guys. In better news, 3 countries recognized the Palestinian state. I don't know if it'll do any good, but
I did hear about that. Yeah, I hear the UN voted on it.
yeah. I think France, Canada, Britain all were like, yeah, that's a real place. U.S. didn't though, so.
Yeah, of course they didn't. Hey, you want some other bad news? Just to tack on top of that?
What's that?
This is Hoosier-specific news, too. So, hey, if you live in the state of Indiana, this applies to you as well. The Indiana Secretary of State, Diego Morales, said his office provided the personal information of the state's registered voters, nearly 5 million Hoosiers, to the U.S. Department of Justice, or as Trump is now calling it, the Department of War.
Oh.
Which means he complied with a letter from the Trump administration sent in recent weeks. So yeah, if you are a registered voter, this includes information. I want to include all the information. It includes names, addresses, driver's license number, and the last 4 of the voter's social security number. So all that information is now in the hands of the Trump administration at the Department of Justice or the Department of War. If you are a registered voter in the state of Indiana. I think several other states also did this, also complied with that letter that Trump sent out. Mm-hmm. But our state was one of the ones that did it. So, that's neat. That's a cool thing.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that he bowed to kiss the ring. That guy fucking sucks. Fuck Braun.
And the God King, Mike Braun, and any of the cronies that are going along with him.
Yep. Well, that's wonderful fucking news. We're all boned. We are cooked. Everything is terrible. I'm not sure there's much we can do. Find your community. I don't know if you believe in the Second Amendment, but if you do, get a gun and get trained.
Yeah, it's an option.
Right? It totally is.
While you have the time, you might as well watch Knights of Guinevere. Yeah. It's really good. It's metal as shit. It's awesome.
Oh, that reminds me. Get your fucking vaccines while you can, because at the Charlie Kirk Memorial, Trump announced that they had solved autism.
What?
Yeah, no, he said something to the effect of, they had figured out autism, so that won't be happening much longer. And it's like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. This is just going to be RFK being like, it's vaccines!
Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, man.
So, yeah, that's going to be bad. So get them while you can, folks.
Yeah, I guess so. If there's any vaccines you're short on, tetanus and rabies being 2 big ones, but, I think there are a few for hepatitis as well that you can get boosters on, so get those quick.
Mm-hmm. Get them while they last!
And hey, to any science types out there who might be listening, this is something that look, this is only hypothetical. This is not something that you should do, but maybe as just like a hypothetical suggestion that has no grounds in reality whatsoever. Maybe you could, I don't know, rebrand a vaccine. Instead of calling it a vaccine, you call it a
anti-5G injection.
There we go. Perfect. Yeah. You could call it something like that.
Protected from all those 5G waves in the air.
Yeah, you could get, this is your Christian moral fiber booster, you know?
Yes, absolutely. This is an injection of just pure holy water. It helps get the demons out of your blood.
Hey, you know what? There you go. And again, science community and everyone listening, this is purely hypothetical. This obviously has no grounds in reality, but, if...
Of course not.
But, you know, hey, I'm just saying, if you need to slip something under the radar, maybe try rebranding it, call it something else. I don't know. But, again, hypothetical. Purely hypothetical.
Well, I like that we were able to still rename something for our ender, because Evan has come to me with another idea of how to end this episode, which is where we're at. Evan, what have we got?
All right, so I don't know if any of you guys know this at home. There are a lot of trading card games. There's a lot of TCGs out there. Mm-hmm. Some of which I was not even aware of. Do you know there's a fucking Dragon Ball TCG? I sure didn't.
I did not know that.
Yeah, no, apparently there's a million of them. You got your classics, you got Pokemon, you got Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, but there's a whole host of them, you know. There's a Juggalo deck building game.
There is.
Balatro is fucking huge right now, the card game for Steam. It's really good. Been playing a lot of that.
Interesting.
So I was thinking, hey, we've got a lot of really good ideas. Why don't we have our own trading card game? You know, or at least we'll come up with one. You know, we'll print our first mint. You know, I think that could definitely generate a lot of money. You know, the TCG game lines, they make big bucks, don't you know, selling those card packs.
Right, yeah. Got to buy your boosters, and then you have your holographics and your super special ones. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Loricana, I've heard of that one, the Disney one. It looks like one.
Oh yeah, the Disney trading card game. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, no, a couple of my homies play that one. Shadowverse. Is that a Sonic the Hedgehog one?
It sounds like it could be, but I don't know enough about it.
Right, yeah. There's a Godzilla one, Gundam, of course. Yeah.
There's always Gundam, of course.
Yeah. Well, all right, little brother. What have you got for an idea for a trading card game?
All right, so. We're going to circle back to an idea that we had previously, but I really think that we could make something of this one. Animal mascot trading card game. You've got Snoopy. You've got Air Bud. You've got Spuds McKenzie. Mm-hmm. You've got Secretariat. You've got the Chimp from MVP, Most Valuable Primate.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But we're also doing mascots, so, like, could we do the Geico Gecko?
You know, the Geico Gecko's in there. Absolutely. Absolutely he is.
I'll trade you 3 Geico Geckos for 1 Air Bud.
Dude, you kidding me? This is a platinum foil Air Bud. I'm not trading this.
Oh, man, I finally got all the Air Buddies.
That's right. And Air Bud's such a rich vein for TCGs because you've got regular Air Bud. Mm-hmm. You know, football, soccer, all the sports that Air Bud played. Did Air Bud ever do volleyball? I don't remember that one.
I think Air Bud did volleyball. That sounds like something it could have done.
I mean, look, but then you've got all that. Then you've got the Air Buddies and all their variations. The Air Buddies went to space. I wish I was fucking with you.
Yeah, no. They had 2 Christmas specials.
And then they had the Christmas... And then there was Santa Paws, which was a spin-off of Air Buddies, which was already a spin-off of Air Bud. So, look, that thing's got layers all the way down. That could make us our first million on its own. Absolutely. But no, I'm telling you, we get, like, all sorts of animal mascots in there. We are set for life. We get Milo and Otis in there. Never look up the production of Milo and Otis, folks. Don't ever do it.
It will make you so sad.
It'll make you so fucking sad, but we can get the trading card in there and make you less sad.
I don't know if it's going to, because it's going to have some sort of weird power connected to it. some sort of. If a character dies, you just replace. You can just flip this card over, and you get to keep that character like nothing happened.
Oh Jesus! Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. The animal mascots. I'm thinking maybe we can do something with sitcoms that, like, just won't go away. Like, maybe The Office or Friends or something. They went on forever and could have, like, some weird trading cards, right? Like, those people get obsessive about those fucking shows. But do you think they would get obsessive for cards?
I think a sitcom TCG would be amazing. You know, you get Friends in there. You get How I Met Your Mother in there. Yep. You get Mr. Belvedere in there.
Oh, The Big Bang Theory?
Big Bang Theory, of course. Yes.
You know, we could have a supplement to this, too, because that's the sitcom side of it. We could also have, like, our sci-fi side of it, where we could have Twin Peaks, or The X-Files, or Fringe. That was a big show.
Fringe was good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think there's possibilities in there.
Oh, no. You know what? I really do think there's a lot of potential in there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. No, man, this is an original Season 1 molder. Look at it.
Dude, check it out. I got a holofoil Dale Cooper from Twin Peaks. Fuck yeah.
Do you have the Dream Gnome talking backwards?
Of course I have that. I'm not going to trade that, though, dude. Are you kidding me?
Right, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, absolutely. It's funny because I'm mostly looking at like my comic books and anime. Like, no, those definitely already have some. Although I think obscure horror movies could have some good shit, like Killer Clowns from Outer Space or Critters.
Critters. You know what? Obscure horror movies could be good. That'd be a solid one. Thanksgiving. We get some TCG for that.
Fuck yeah. Thanks.
Give some love to Thanksgiving.
Or the Terrifier series. An amazing fucking
Ooh, Terrifier would be a good one. That'd be a real good one.
Yeah. And it's funny enough that like we have the deck building game, but Juggalos could also just have a straight up TCG.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, we keep adding lore to it. They just released a new album.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. It's the 6 Jokers card of their second deck.
Oh, man, the lore just goes so deep.
It does.
So much potential to milk that for all it's worth with a trading card game.
Right, and jugs are nothing if not, like, just insane about buying merch.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. We got the perfect market audience for it.
Fuck yeah.
Awesome. Awesome to the max.
Yeah, 80s guy.
Fuck yeah. My only regret is having bonitis.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, I think that's going to do it. I want to thank you all for listening to The Hoosier Brother, even though we didn't have a whole lot of good news for you today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell any guys from the 80s who have bonitis about us, or tell anybody who makes tabletop TCGs that they can make a Hoosier Brother TCG. We don't have a lot of lore, but I'd like to see the first pack.
I'd also like to see the first pack.
Hell yeah.
I think that'd be fun.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, until next time, keep bringing the chaos, support the unions, and free Palestine.
Hey, folks at home, for the love of God, especially these days, practice your media literacy. Be gay, do crime.